Good morning, dear friends. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day, even though it is raining here. I had the strangest message this morning from my friend Scott. My friend Scott lives in Missouri, and he goes to a church that's a Greek church. Anyway, in the message, he said, Hallelujah! Christ is risen! Christ is risen today! It's Easter! Celebrate! And I thought, wait, it's Easter? It's Easter? And then I remembered Scott goes to a Greek church. And back in the Middle Ages, when they changed calendars and the rest of the world changed calendars, they didn't change calendars. So for Scott and it's his church, it's Easter today. Isn't that strange that they use a different calendar than we do, that they have Easter on a different day than we do? But I was thinking about the Easter story and how on that first Easter, there were women who went to the tomb. Do you remember we showed them that they went to the tomb and they were worried about the stone that was in front of the opening to the tomb. They worried about whether or not they could move that heavy stone, and it turned out when they came to the tomb that someone had already moved the stone, and it turned out when they came in, they saw for themselves. He's not in there. He's not in there. Can you see? Can you see Jesus in there? I don't see Jesus in there. I don't see. Looks like an empty tomb to me, an empty tomb. And you know what? It is still empty. Isn't that amazing? I think it's still Easter, whether you're using a Western calendar or a Julian calendar or a Greek calendar or any kind of calendar. The tomb is still empty. The stone is still rolled away. And that makes us Easter people, that we're people who know that the stone is moved away and it's still rolled away and the tomb is empty and it's still empty and it's still Easter. So today, how will you remember that it's still Easter? Maybe you could take your Easter eggs and hide them and have another Easter egg hunt. That would be a fun thing to do for Easter. Or maybe if you've got some bunny ears, you could put on bunny ears, and that would help you remember it's still Easter. You could wear bunny ears all day long and say, it's still Easter, it's still Easter. The tomb is still empty and the stone is still rolled away. It's still Easter. I hope you remember that, not just today, but every day, that the tomb is empty, that Jesus isn't in that tomb anymore. Jesus is with you, always and everywhere, wherever you are. And I hope that you remember that too, that that's part of what makes us the church, that it's not the building, but it's that Jesus is with us, and we know that, and we remember that the tomb was empty. Jesus was not there because he is risen. He is risen, and God conquered death even. So let's sing that song that reminds us that the church is not a building, and you can sing too. Are you ready? I am the church, you are the church, we are the church together, all who follow Jesus all around the world. Yes, we're the church together. The church is not a building, the church is not a steeple, the church is not a resting place, the church is a people. I am the church, you are the church. We are the church together, all who follow Jesus all around the world. Yes, we're the church together. I'm so glad I'm part of the church with you. I love you, and I am thankful to be your pastor.